Hi all, welcome back to the channel. I haven't been on for a while. Other things in life have taken over. Sold 99% of my 114 scale Tamiya trucks. Suppose lost a bit of interest in it. Changing my career where I now can't attend the meetings on a Saturday, so kind of fell out with it. But anyway, today I'm going to bring you another little cheap hack to weighted wheels, especially on crawlers. What I'm going to show you is how to weight your wheels, dead cheap as well. I bought a set of these off AliExpress. They're a bit big for the 1/24 scale. They do for a 1/18th, but although they're metal and they're bead locks, they're very, very light. So I seen this bit of a cheap hack on YouTube a while ago, and it's just come back to me, and I thought, right, I'll have a go at that. And basically, all you need is just a few basic tools. First of all, you need a Stanley knife and a ruler, something to scribe what I'm going to show you how to make these weights with. The actual material is called lead flashing in the UK, and it's for fixing leaks in roofs, slated roofs, and the flashing round chimney stacks. It's quite expensive, but if you know a roofer like I do, my neighbour is a roofer, and I've done him a few favours in the past, and I asked him if he had any, and he gave me like a load of it, most probably £10 worth of the stuff. So I've used this before in me boats and that for ballast, because it's flexible and it's quite thin, but being lead, it's heavy. So I'll get on with it. All you need, obviously, is your little the Tamiya hex bolt tools. Get the wheel off, and it's all right as long as your wheels and tires haven't been glued. And on these little 124 FMS models, they're not, which is ideal. Get the wheel off. I've already got wheel weights on these as well. I got them off AliExpress as well. Yeah, so you get the tire off, dead easy. That comes off instantly, like so. Now that is where you're going to put the lead, and you're going to put some in the tire as well. The tires have got sponges in, but they are really soft anyway. They're quite nice tires actually. They're quite grippy. So that little slot in the middle there is where we're going to cut the lead. So you need to measure the inside of that. So this is about 5 mil, that gap in there, if you can see it. It's about 5 mil in there. So then you get your lead strip, like so. Now I've already been cutting them, so that's like one small piece, the offcut of it, and that is going to fit in there like so. And you're going to make that big enough to go all the way around the wheel. So you get your piece that you've already cut to the right size. Just make a little mark on the lead. You can use any kind of a screwdriver just to put a first mark on there like that. And then you get your ruler. Scribe it. Get a Stanley knife, watch your fingers, and anything else that you might cut. And all you want to do is just lightly score the lead. Okay, I've scored that about 3 times. Get a pair of pliers, and then you just want to bend this over where you've scored it, like so. If you can see that. Got it a bit close. bend it, and just manipulate the lead till where you've scored snaps off. It's easy to do. Just a cheap way of making the crawler wheels heavier, because everyone wants low down weight on the crawlers. Like I say, I think I've seen this method on YouTube a couple of years ago. I was a bit, when I bought them wheels off AliExpress, they were about £14 for a set of 4 with the tyres. When they come, I was a bit still dead light. Supposed to put a bit of weight on the wheels, but they weren't much heavier than the stock ones. Right, so as you can see, this is now coming off. It doesn't have to look nice, you're not going to see it. So there you are, you'd have your cut piece of lead. If you want, you can flatten it out a bit. You get your wheel, and you fix that. You see there? You fix that into the wheel itself. You just have to come off camera with it at the moment, so we can get it started in. So as you can see, that is now going in the slot in the wheel. Do that all the way around. So that's what it looks like. And then you just snip it off with a pair of snips for the excess. Give it a little tap in, make sure it's all gone in there. Right, so that's how it's going to look when it's done. Just needs a bit more trimming off that. Right, so the next part is your tyre. So the tyre inside here is about 9mm. So here's a bit of cut earlier. That's the off cut of it. Again, you get your lead, you strip of lead, and then you mark that. Do the same procedure again. I'll do a piece. Again, just score it with a screwdriver, a flat screwdriver, just to get the line in the lead. Get your knife. Like I say, watch your fingers with this, because if it slides off the ruler, you're going to be getting a bit of blood on everywhere. Okay, you only need to score this stuff about 3 times. You can see the score line in it. You just put your grips or your pliers, just fold it over. Yeah, the wheels and the tyres on these little models are so light, the stock ones. You know, you want the low down weight on it. I wasn't aiming to make this video too long, to giving you a bit of a hint on how to make your stock tyres and wheels heavier. It's quite a good hack, if you want to say. Makes a hell of a difference in the weight as well. Like I say, this piece I'm doing now, this is going to go in your tyre, in between the sponge and your rim. A bit more trickier. I haven't got much of the lead left, so I've got the last piece here. I'm trying to get at it with your fingers. Like I say, it doesn't have to be neat. That's the beauty of it. You can't see it. Better than paying, like, I don't know how much you want to pay for aftermarket wheels, but they can be, like I say, them ones I bought off AliExpress, they were £14 for a set of 4. to be honest with you, they're light. They're too light. Let me just spread that open. But you kind of get the idea of what I'm doing. So this piece is a bit too small now because I can't get my fingers on it. Trying to spread it back out again. Sorry, most of it's off camera, but you know, it's not rocket science. You know what I'm doing. Get this piece split off. Actually, most probably made enough for 2 wheels now, being that it's that small. Yeah, I folded it over. It's pretty much in half. There you go. Manipulate that a bit flat. The other piece will cut off. Right, so once you've got your strip like that, we've gone over that, you're just going to do the same, but obviously this doesn't fit in the wheel. This is going to go in the tire. Okay, so you just like that. You only get trying to do this to get the right size to go in the tire. So snip that off. Got that like that. You just take that from there. So it's now a pretty much circle of what it's going to be. Now it goes in your tire. And then once it's in, spread it out to the size of the tire, like so. You can feel a hell of a weight difference in that already. You get your wheel, and you just fit your wheel back on. Like I say, it's ideal if the tires aren't glued. If they're glued, you know you're going to have a problem getting getting them off the rims. I wanted to change a set of tires on one of my 1/10 scale crawlers, and they were glued on from the factory, and there was no way in a million years they were going to come off them rims unless I cut them. So in the end I had to leave it. Like I say, they were glued on. And you're just putting the tyre back on the rim. There you go. That's it all done. A hell of a difference in the weight in that. And then just fit it back on your car. Makes no difference to the tyre or the rim whatsoever. I've done these 2 earlier on there. As you can see, no difference to it whatsoever. But the hell of a difference in weight now in the front end of that. Okay, I hope you like that little video, me return. Like I say, life is the things I've taken it, especially with my career. Yep. Okay, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks very much. See you next time.